Hello guys. So today I'll be showing you how to. This is for my Nigerian viewers. Someone chatted me up about helping them file their tax returns. So this is um, for my Nigerian viewers. So just to show you how to file your tax returns. Okay. So there are two ways to go about this. If you already have your tax ID, um, so you have been paying tax before, you just come to etax.lris.net and then uh, register as a register um, to get your payer ID, because you need a payer ID on the from the portal to be able to file your tax returns. So you come to the etax.lirs.net, go click on register, and then come to this register page. So you just fill this short form. You have as an individual, you can use both your BVN and your NIN to create your payer ID. Okay, so you have the option of using, that's for individuals. You have the option of using your BVN or NIN. So what you have to do is enter your BVN or NIN number, select your date of birth, click on just follow the instruction on the screen, and then when you're done, you click on proceed. When you click on proceed, it will take you to a new page. To take you to a new page where you gonna take you to a new page where you're gonna fill in other details. Okay, after you've done that, it will generate a payer ID for you. Then you come to the login page. You now enter the payer ID that was generated in the previous stage, but you prefix it with a capital N if you're an individual, or a capital C if you are filing for a corporate, a business. Okay, then you enter your password and login. Okay, enter your password and login. Um, yeah, that's that. Okay, now, so let's proceed to go and log in with an account that I have. Okay, so remember, if if you don't have a tax ID, okay, if you don't know your tax ID, you just come to this other website, taxid.nrs.gov.ng, enter your NIN, and then use it to generate your tax ID. Okay, you enter your NIN and then use it to generate your tax ID. Okay, now this is a tax ID that I generated for someone. Yeah, so enter your NIN, use it to generate your tax ID, because if you need your tax ID to to pay your taxes. If you actually want to pay your taxes, you need your tax ID. So just copy your tax ID. Okay, and then you know. So yeah, that's that for that. Okay, so let me just log into an account that that I've already generated a tax ID for, or rather a payer ID for. Okay, so let me just go to switch to uh, let me switch to that account and then log in. Okay, so let's go to come here again, click on login. Okay, so this is an account that that already has a payer ID. So you just enter your payer ID and the password. This password is a password. Um, in the previous process that I showed to you, that's you create a password. After you've done this, you log in. So when you log into, okay, you log into the portal. So this is the portal where you can pay your taxes, where you can file your tax returns and do everything tax related. Now remember, this is only for Lagos residents. It's only for those that live and work in Lagos. It's only for Lagos residents. It's not for everybody. So to pay your taxes, you can see pay tax online. Okay, button by the top left right hand side. So you can come here and then pay your taxes online. So like we said, you need your tax number, or payer number, sorry, taxpayer number, to pay your taxes. So you select your agency. So Lagos State is divided into mini tax stations, because that is where your tax what's it called now? That's where your tax document or records are domiciled. That's where your tax document or record are domiciled. So you can select the location, your tax location. So in this case, I'm using Ikoyi, and then which the kind of tax. So you select the type of tax you want to pay. So it can be personal, yeah, pay as you earn, payee, tax income, you know. Then you can do the end date and the start date, upload instructions. So yeah, upload document, maybe your bank statement or something that supports your taxes. And when you're done, you generate a tax bill. Okay, generate a tax bill, and then make payment. Generate a tax bill, make payment. But the purpose of this little tutorial is not paying taxes. Is actually filing your tax returns. Filing your tax returns, which is you know so you scroll down to your returns. You see my tax returns. You see employer filed returns. The employer filed returns is for those who are gainfully employed, those who are employed in an organization. So your employer is mandated by law to file your annual tax returns for you every year. So employer files an annual tax returns for you. So if you click on that, you'll see the tax that your employer has filed, but you also need to file tax returns for yourself also. Okay, so you click on my tax returns. Okay, in this case you want to file your individual tax return, click on my tax returns. So once you click on my tax returns, it takes you to where to file your tax returns. It takes you to where to file tax returns. So just click on file tax returns, and then you can file your tax returns here. So if you go through this, you see there are two tabs here. You have your statement of income, gross annual income, and then you have your mandatory disclosure of accommodation, and then you have the years. Which of the year do you want to file? So you can file your tax returns up to the past three. You can file your tax returns up to the past 3 years. So you have your statement of income, annual income, and then you have your mandatory disclosure of accommodation. This is for tax relief, because your rent is a deductible. Okay, your rent is a deductible. So mostly what they do is they will deduct your rent from your annual gross income, and then whatever is left is your taxable income. Okay, so you if you earn a salary, if you are an employer and you earn a salary, so you can enter your annual gross income, your salary. You enter that. If you earn a commission throughout the year, enter the amount. If you trade, you have a side business that generates money for you, or you're a business person, you enter that under your trade income. You have allowances, contribution, pension contribution, annuity. You have a foreign income for those that earn in foreign currencies, that work in Nigeria. They work for organizations outside, but they are based in Nigeria. You find that under your foreign income. Then you have dividends from a stock investment, interest from an investment, or you are a landlord that collects rent. You enter that too and file it. Then if you have any other additional income, you enter that also. So in this case, I'm going to use a salary, say for somebody that earns 100,000 gross. So for the last 12 months, person has earned 1.2 million gross as a gross annual income. So you find that. So let me click on next. Let me click on next. Yeah. So it now brings you to the mandatory disclosure of accommodation. So in this case, you just enter your accommodation, enter the type of accommodation, tenants, enter the owner name, owner payer ID if your landlord is a paying tax, so that it can be reflected from his end also. Okay, then your rent paid, enter the amount of rent you paid, enter the rent period. So for the rent period, it must be within the year you are filing for. So if you are filing for 2025, so your rent period must be within the year. Okay, it must not exceed the year. Okay, it must be within the year. So in this case, we're using 2025. So I'm filing from January to December 2025 as the rent period. All right. So once you're done, click on next. So you can see it has generated your return, whatever. So all you have to do to submit is confirm submission. Once you click on confirm submission, it automatically submits the record. Okay, click on confirm submission, submits it for you. But okay, yeah, it submits it for you. Or you can just click on view, whatever, and then make edit if you want to edit. Okay, you can make edits to it. So you want to add something or remove something, you can make edits to it. Okay, you can make edits. Yeah, you can make edits to it. Okay, so yeah, so that is that about filing of tax returns, in Nigeria. Thank you guys.